We teach you how to take over your entire school. Welcome back, fellow citizens of Jar, to Deron, Super President. This is the show in which we try to build our own country, take over the entire universe, and fix all the universe's problems. If that's something you think you might like, please hit the subscribe button down below, be counted as a citizen, and join us on our path to glory. Now we're heading into the fall, meaning we have people going back to school. Now there is one difference between those who go back to school to get good grades or have fun, and those who come to rule with an iron fist. This is a bit more of a fun episode. And that something is ambition. I have this. It's a long story why I have this. I have no idea if this fits on screen. It's going in the background now. So you go to school. You're there, you look around and you go, I want to rule this place. I've concocted a handy list of things which will help you on your path to success. If you're in university, none of these work because everybody's spirit is broken in university anyway, so just give them ramen. They'll do anything you want. This isn't a top 10 list, but it is clickbaity enough that maybe we'll pull in people searching for back-to-school tips. Sorry in advance if that was you. Now, the first thing is, if you're overwhelmingly rich, you're overwhelmingly in luck. Simply leave a small loan of $1 million underneath every single desk in the entire classroom. What that's going to do is allow you to control every single other student with the power of leverage. They don't think it's a loan until you call in their debt. And who in high school or middle school or grade school or kindergarten, if you're starting this early, has enough money to pay back $1 million? There's probably one. We have a Patreon. So once you're finished buying their love, you simply expand to other classrooms, take over the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grades, maybe the high school if you're lucky or feeling ambitious or you're in high school. Next thing is you've got to predict the latest craze. Now imagine these magical funny spin wizards are out, they're gone, they're dead. What comes next? Maybe it's fun hammers to smack around your other classmates in classes. And you fight each other as the teacher argues about homework with that one student who really cares. Or maybe it's simply a pet sock from the makers of Pet Rock. Whatever it's going to be, if you can figure out what that is by being the person who's cool first, being cool in school is apparently more than most people care about anything. For some reason. If your school is a school which does class presidents, you need to run for class president. Once you become class president, it's basically almost like taking over. But that power is fleeting, it's futile. What you need to do is subtly change the legislation of class president, remove term limits, and live forever. You could be 35 and class president of the 5th grade for eternity. Maybe you could show them your favorite YouTube channel, or your second favorite, and bond over it. Or me, and laugh at that guy online. You could do what my friend Reese did. Back in my high school, we had a cafeteria, and in that cafeteria was a small store that sold candy, because high schoolers are driven by about 7 things, and one of them is candy. He had a favorite candy. It was blue raspberry suckers. What he did is he went and bought out the entire school's supply of blue raspberry suckers, then proceeded to sell them at a markup. But not only does he now have power over a supply, he's basically a kingpin among everybody in his grade, and a grade above and below his, because we was in grade 11 at the time. He had access to supply, he had money from people who needed it, and he had information. The scary thing is, you gotta be careful they don't have another box, because if you can't pony up enough cash to buy out really the entire supply of the school, you could be sitting on a lot of stock that you don't know what to do with. Next is that people don't like the teacher's pet. Or in my school back in high school, I was friends with a lot of my teachers and nobody cared either way. For those schools where people don't like the teacher's pet, have you considered being the principal's pet? You can cultivate that bad person image that's cool and wears leather jackets, gets kicked out of class, and then you leave to hang out with the principal. Perhaps you're going off to do illegal gambling and ride fast cars. Your schoolmates don't know. All they know is that you've got a problem with authority and penchant for trouble. That'll help you take over. And finally, you should plot with the other students. Overthrow the teacher in a phenomenal coup, instating you as the new ruler of the classroom. Now, you could instate a democratic republic, or you could put yourself in as the dictator, but you have to put in good ties with the other teachers and the principal, and you should probably be prepared to teach geography. Now, just keep in mind that a lot of teachers aren't paid great, so it'd be nice if you could give them some sick leave pay, and then spread around some of that love to the other teachers in the school, bribe them off. Really, there's no difference except for now you have a job and you're an adult. Maybe not do that last one. How about we're going to have an ambition spotlight today for a fantastic individual that appeared on TV, which was King Bob from Recess, which managed to keep control over an entire playground of multiple grades for 6 entire seasons of a TV show, as well as a movie. So this is your super presidential candidate Deron signing off for this week saying, welcome to Jar. Jar takes all kinds in your family now. Please join us this week and every week. You go up every single Monday and Friday. Please check out the links we have in the description to things like our Facebook page, Google Plus groups, and the Patreon. This is a bit of a fun episode, so if anyone's seeing the channel for the first time, check out other things we have. And I will leave you all with our citizen-created motto for Jar, which is, we are Jar. If you love Jar, you love us. We'll see you next week.